In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add images onto your chocolate bar and also the branding or the brand name that you're going to actually use. So in this instance, I have picked the Simpsons and I want it to be inspired by the Simpsons donut and obviously Homer, and I want to add the Simpsons logo as well. Now obviously in 2dtechsoft, red means that that's what it's going to cut out, and black means that's what it's going to engrave. So it will slightly etch or almost engrave into that piece of cardboard to show the image rather than cutting it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up 2dtechsoft. Now obviously if you've already decided on the shape of your chocolate bar last lesson, then you can open up your chocolate bar file instead, or you can start completely new. I'm then going to open up Google Chrome. So I want to search for donuts. Now what I also want to make sure is that I'm searching for line drawings. It has to be a line drawing if it's going into 2dtechsoft. That's because it doesn't understand colours that well. So if I was to pick one of these that is really colourful, it just wouldn't be able to convert it into something that could be cut out. So I type in Donuts line drawing or Simpsons line drawing or Supreme line drawing, whatever it is that you are basing it on. And then I pick the donut that I would like. So for example, I'm going to pick this one that's been cut out. This actually, yeah, pick this one. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to click copy. I'm then going to go on to 2dtechsoft and I'm going to right click and click paste. Now at the minute this is still an image, so if I was to laser cut this, it wouldn't actually laser cut properly. So I need to convert it into something that I can edit. So to do that, I click it, I go to bitmaps right here, I go all the way down to vectorize bitmap, I click it again and it will come up with these settings. I'm then going to click monochrome, which means black and white, and I can adjust this to make it a little bit clearer. So I'd say about that, and I click OK and click OK again. So what you'll notice now, it hasn't got, so I'm going to zoom in, hasn't got a border or anything like that. It's just black and basically transparent in the background. So if I wanted to cut out, let's say, all around this little bit here, I'm going to select the contour tool and it will ask me, okay, what thickness do you want to outline this donut? So I'm just going to put in 1mm because I want to get all of that detail in. Now I'm going to select everything that I want to outline. So just those two there. Now if I wanted this line here to cut, I need to change the colour of it. So I'm going to have to make sure that that is the line col, so I click col, is red because I want it to cut. Likewise here, I also want this to cut. So I'm going to click there, line, col, and red. So what should happen now is the bits that are red will cut out and the bits that are black will engrave. Now if I also wanted to cut out these little dots for the sprinkles, I would again contour around it. Oh, maybe not that one. Contour around these little blobs here. But again, I've got to make these red. And I can select multiple ones of them by selecting and holding shift. I can select multiple ones. And I can make those red like so. And that means that I'm going to actually end up with little cutouts instead, which might be quite a cool pattern. So that's my first one. Now I might want to add the Simpsons logo. So I'm going to go here, the Simpsons line drawing. Might have to put in logo as well. Logo. I don't know why it says Lego. Would this one work? No, because it's not black and white. Maybe this one. Or I'm going to choose that one. Now what you'll notice is that's come up with a black background, so I can't actually use that image. So if it's got these gridded boxes, that means we wouldn't actually be able to use them. This one's perfect because it's just got a white background. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to paste it in, right click paste. I'm going to drag from that corner to make it smaller. I'm now going to bitmap, vectorize bitmap, like normal bitmap, vectorize bitmap. And we're going to now convert it into that. Perfect. Now I'm going to need to contour those lines again. So I'm going to go all around it like so. But what I might decide is I don't actually want that cloud at all, and might think, no, it doesn't look very nice. So I'm going to explode it, remove the solids, and I should, no, that didn't work, so don't do that. I'm going to click delete, and I'm going to see if I can delete parts of it. No. Right, I've just selected a different one because I didn't like the cloud around the edge of it. So again, I've got my font, I've gone to bitmap, I've vectorized it, and now I'm going to start outlining the shape. So around every single letter, I'm just going to add an outline. Now the reason I'm outlining it is because I want to cut them out as separate pieces. So these bits here, I need to make sure all of that is red. So again, these letters are going to cut out separately, and I can add them wherever it is that I want to add them onto my actual donut. Now if I wanted to keep this all as one rather than separate letters, I could. Let's do it down here. So I'm going to copy this and paste it again. To copy, you just click that and it will copy it multiple times. So I could just draw a rectangle around it by selecting the rectangle tool, like so. And again, I need to change this because I want that to cut out. So col red, or I could do it a different way. So I could also contour, but thicker this time. So let's click 5mm. I could contour around the shapes like so. And then if I click delete, I can delete certain parts of it. Actually, I don't like that. It doesn't look very nice. So let's try that one again. Move it across. So contour. Let's try 8. No, it looks terrible. So instead, I'm going to use a different tool, which is the path dot to dot. So I'm going to go. So I'm just drawing a rough pattern, just clicking dot to dot to connect the points around my shape like so. And then red again. So that's going to laser cut out, and it's going to have the pattern of the writing into it as well. So just to show you some other examples of what I've done. So here I've gone round it, I've cut that one out, I've added Homer Simpson. So this is all about testing out different ones as well. So here I've got 4 different pictures. I'm going to bitmap them to make them editable. Again, I'm going to bitmap that one. Then I'm going to bit up this one. Then I'm going to bitmap that one. Because you can laser cut as many of these as you want. So the more ideas you've got, the better it actually will be. And if I wanted to add my own writing, so let's say, I don't know, I wanted to add some text. I click the ABC tool. Let's call it donut like that. I would then go to, actually, I'm going to do it slightly different. I'm going to leave a space for my actual donut to fit in. So the O is going to go there instead of, the donut will be the O instead. I'm going to click settings, and all in here is loads of different fonts. So you can check which font you would like to work with. So I'm going to stick with KG, secondhand solid, because we use that in DT. I'm going to check it's bold, and I'm going to click OK. And once I've got it, I can then obviously make it bigger. Not too big, that's a bit too big. Oh, actually, I don't know. Let's move this to there. So I want it a little smaller because it's a bit too big at the minute. Because I want them all to connect onto that O. Like so. And then I'm going to move it across. I'm going to contour it again because I want that outline. It needs to be bigger contour. And maybe if I explode them. That's another thing you can do as well. So if the text is all together, if you click explode and explode one level only, you can actually separate them. So now I could move that, rotate it round like so, so add it like that, rotate this one round. Again, it's just about playing with the software. There we go. So I'm going to put this on just a basic rectangular background. And then these will fit on top. So I'm going to make this, again, red, like so. And then if I want to cut around the donut shape, so the letters and the donut, because obviously I want this to cut out, I'm going to click contour, 4mm, click around the object, and you'll notice that that outline has now appeared. I'm going to click colour, red, OK. So this will now cut out and engrave so that I can then stick it onto my rectangular chocolate bar. And I'm going to cut out that bit, and I might even cut out some of these little dots so I can attach them separately. So to do that, contour again, let's make it 1mm because it's going to be small. That's still not good enough. I'm going to do it around the shape instead. So one there, not that one. One there, one there, one there. So I'm just going to cut out some of these separately so that we can stick them on later on. So I'm going to, holding down shift, going to select multiple ones, and then we're going to move them away like so. I'm going to make those red. So again, red for cut, black for engrave. The donut would be placed on top of the rectangle, and these circular discs would then be placed onto the actual donut.